What's up YouTube, it's your boy Migz here, and welcome back to the Randomized Showdown. And here is the tier list we will be using. It's Cimoooooooo's tier list, link in the description to his channel down below. Super awesome guy, super funny, and well yeah, so now you guys have a reference to the tiers and the decks in each tier. So let's get this thing started. What's up YouTube, it's your boy Migz here, and today we are back again with a Randomized Showdown with myself, your boy Migz, and Shadyy TCG. Now, for those of you who don't know who I am, welcome to my channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully after this you can check out some of my videos, but for now, let's spin that wheel. So last time I got Rogue, let's see what I get this time. Oh, it's gonna be tier 2. All right. Let's time to choose the deck. Let's get it. All right, so here we are with the deck. So we play triple Parallel Exceed for the easy rank 4s. We play double Salamangreat Jack Jaguar, double AD Bug for them searches, one Salamangreat Falco, one Gazelle because it's that one, triple Flame Buffalo for them extra draws, double Salamangreat Spinny, double Salamangreat Fox, triple Ash Blossom Joy Spring, triple DD Crow to banish anything in the graveyard, one Format Skipper, 1/1-for-1 triple Pot of Desires, triple Signet Mining, one Salamangreat Circle, double Will of the Salamangreat, one Salamangreat Sanctuary, double Impermanence, double Rage, and then one Roar. And the extra deck we got Baguska, we got Dweller, we got Topologic Cerovoros, obviously Access Code, double Heat Leo, one Transcode, one Update Jammer, one Phoenix, triple Sunlight Wolf, and triple Balinx. And for the side deck, we got triple Nibiru, triple Lightning Storm, triple Tactical Talents. Say that 3 times fast. Triple Forbidden Droplet. The third Impermanence, one Imperial Order, and one Red Reboot. All right, now let's check out what Shadyy got.
So how's it going, guys? Shadyy here, and I'm here for the spins for the randomized showdown of this week. Hope you guys are excited for it. At least I am. So let's just get into it. I only have these 3 tiers because I won last week with Sky Strikers. If you haven't watched it, be sure to watch. It was really fun, and you might learn some things from the archetypes that we play. So yeah, I'm just gonna spin the wheel. Let's see what I get. And I get tier 1, that's nice. I really like the decks on tier 1. It's just a question of what do I get. I hope I don't get Dinos because it's the one I don't like the most. And it's the one I get. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, I got Dinos. I'm gonna go into Idle Pro and start the deck building. So I'm now on the Idle Pro for deck building, so let's get into it. So most important card, Ultimate Conductor, really strong. Then Pancratops, a must need. It's searchable. It basically deals with a card from your opponents for almost free, and it's really good. It's a free special summon too most times, going second. Now Migz, really important. This is the best monster in the whole deck. This is insane. It protects your dinos during the main phase. It special summons from the deck. It's insane. One Oviraptor, not one, triple Oviraptor. This is really good on summon. Add a monster dino to your hand or send to the graveyard, and destroy a dino on the field to get a dino from your graveyard to your side of the field, and it says field, not your field. So if your opponent controls a dino, which most times will be the token you'll give him with Lost World, it works too. So yeah. Now an Imadorn. Important to have a 2, it searches for double evolution pill and destroys a dino while doing it, and that's basically really insane. So search and extend at the same time. Babies, I want triples Baby Sarasaurus, double Petit Pteranodon, because Petit Pteranodon can only special summon level 4s, and if you want to get another baby when destroying baby, like only baby Ceratosaurus can do that. It's more versatile on what you can special, and can special to an Imidorn, which is good. So basically, yeah, and baby Ceratosaurus is better because of it. Next, I'm gonna play one Giant Rex. It's all that you need. It's pretty searchable with this deck. You just want to special summon with baby. If you banish it, it comes back to the field. It's a really good extension. Now I'm playing triple Lost World. This will get a token to your opponent's side of the field when you special summon or normal summon a Dino, and that will set up for Ovi to pop. Next, I'm playing Fossil Dig, and I want double Evolution Pill. So Fossil Dig searches for basically any monster on your deck except for Pancratops and Tyranno. Double Evolution Pill will summon either Pancratops or Tyranno. So this is searchable with Animadorn. This like gives you consistency, so really good. Now, Pot of Extravagance is really important to get some draws. I'm gonna play some Gravedigger's Trapple because I'm gonna play Rafflesia, and this will help me get deal with end traps or just traps cards in the graveyard. So yeah, since we only play 2 traps in this deck, I'm gonna get Treacherous. Can be really strong. This can only activate though if you have no traps in your graveyard, but we're only gonna activate the traps using Rafflesia, so it can be really strong. And yeah, this card being usable with Rafflesia is really good. Next, hand traps. Gamma. One of the best hand traps at the moment. Ash Blossoms, because I don't know what he's playing. I want to be as flexible as possible. And Imperm, I'm not gonna play Droll because he's gonna be on the side deck. Because I think Droll is the best hand trap for the moment, but it has some really bad matchups. So I think having the versatility with Ash Blossoms can be better than playing Droll sometimes. So yeah, as extra deck I'm playing for Evolzar's triple Dolka, triple Leg, because we were using Extravagance. We want to get maximize on our Xyz. Beast Dweller. I'm gonna play 2 because it's more situational. Rafflesia can be really good, so I'm gonna play 3 and just get the double Secure Garden and Link Rebo, so you can have a non-Dino monster to use double Evolution Pill. So yep, I think that's it for the extra deck. Side deck, Sphere Mode, it's a card that I really like. Not here. If you've seen last week, you'll know why. Token Collector, it's really strong. Mind Control can be a good bait, or just steal our opponent's monster. It's gonna be really strong either way. Red Reboot for trap decks. RPs again for trap decks. And once again, Lightning Storm for trap decks. I think Lightning Storm is a really good card for trap decks instead of playing like Cosmic Cyclone or something, because this is versatile, you know? If your opponent is playing a deck that can at both times have lots of back row and lots of monsters, depending on what he has on the field, you can either go for the monsters or the spells, so this gives you more options. And yeah, I think that's it for the deck list. Hope this is good. So yeah, I don't know that much about Dinos except for this, so don't know if I got a good deck list or a bad deck list, but yeah, that's it for my deck building. So how's it going, guys? Shadyy and Migz back again, and today we're going for the second episode of the Randomized Showdown. So Migz, how are you going?
I'm doing good. Excited to be here once again this week. Hopefully I can win, but we'll see what happens.
So today was kind of a quick game. So we already showed our deck building. I hope you guys like that part and you understand how the deck works. So now let's get into the replays. Let's go. Okay, so up here it's me. I'm playing Dinos, and down here is playing Migz with the Salamangreats. So for me, this seems kind of a normal Salamangreat deck. I don't know, but are you playing? But something that I don't see a lot is the Salamangreat Foxy. So what's your thought process about it? Are you playing more Salamangreat cards? Because normally the Salamangreat players almost don't even play Salamangreat cards. They play 6 or 7 monsters at total. So I'm curious to see if you're playing more Salamangreat stacked deck list.
Yeah, I actually looked at a couple deck lists, and a lot of them were playing at least one Fox, because their thought process was they want to dig more through their deck, and they just want to have more Salamangreat names. So it's a great normal summon because you can dig through your deck and find more Salamangreat cards. So that's why I decided to go with playing. I'm pretty sure I play one Fox. So, but yeah, that was my reasoning behind it, and I figured it's a Salamangreat deck, so we have to play Salamangreat cards. And yeah, and then I thought I got a pretty decent hand starting here, but as you guys can see, Shadyy opened not one but 2 hand traps. That hurt a lot.
Yeah, let's get into it. I don't need to talk that much about my hands. It's typical for Dinos. At least 2 or more hand traps and the 2 combo pieces. It's really, really normal for the deck, so I'm not going to talk about it. So let's get into the plays. So you start with Signet Mining, because you lack the starter, and here I was thinking that I wasn't gonna use the Gamma because of Balinks, sorry, but you already had the Sanctuary on your hand, so basically that worked in my favor. So I think pretty unlucky for you to start with it. You're only playing 1 copy, right?
Yeah, it's the only copy that I play,
Yeah.
which is kind of sucks. So, because I was kind of surprised that you stopped the Buffalo, but then I thought, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't search with the Baitlink, so you're gonna stop me from drawing 2 cards, which makes sense. And then after this, I was like, okay, I'm safe. He does not have any more hand traps. He used his Gamma, so I should be free to go off. But boy, was I wrong.
So let's keep going. So I just get 2 monsters on the field, and you decide to go for Part of Desires. Let's just see what you banished. So I think the Parallel Exceed is all gone. One Signet Mining, another Foxy, more hand traps banished. Okay, so it's not that bad of a Pot of Desires. So basically, you just don't want to banish Gazelle with it, right?
Yeah, but it is a bad Desires, because when you draw Desires off of Desires, it's never good.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked, and I was like, well,
yeah.
okay, I guess let's keep playing.
So you're playing 2 Pot of Desires or 3?
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it will really hurt if you only play 2, but yeah, it's still pretty bad. But you got a spinny, which is kind of good. So let's get into it. You just
so
use
here
a spinny.
I did the spinny effect just to get them engraved. Did the sunlight shenanigans, but that was about it. Couldn't really do much more.
Yeah, and
then here I did the sunlight effect.
Yeah. I actually I forgot the Sunlight Wolf as a arrow pointing up, so I summoned the Oviraptor, and when I summon, I activate effect. Then it was few moments where you were thinking. I was like, if he entraps me, it's I have no place. It was a Sun Life, which was a relief for me. But yeah, I still gave you a monster for free. Then I go into Miscellaneous, which is the playmaker of the deck. Dinos, you discard it, make Dinos unaffected, which is pretty insane. I really think this should either be limited or banned. Maybe like limited to 1 or 2. It still wouldn't hurt the deck that much, but it's too strong of a card.
Yeah, because that card does so much for the deck. Its protection and search ability, like,
yeah,
it's really strong.
So here I just go into the Secure Gardener with the Link Regal Place, so that I have another non-dino monster for the double evolution pill. But then I was like, I draw another Gamma. Gamma is dead, so at least I'm getting rid of it. And
yeah.
At least then I have the Link Regal for next place. Maybe if I get a level 1 on the field in your turn, could be helpful. So I decided to stick with it. So yeah, it's just pretty normal for board. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and rank 4.
Now here I was confused. How come you didn't attack with the Rex and the Oviraptor first, and then at main phase 2 overlay into Rafflesia? That would just to do more damage, I guess. And here's your second Ash, and then I lose here.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is a card that I never seen anyone use, and that's maybe because of Imperm, but Treacherous, it's just insanely good. The only bad thing is you must have no traps in your graveyard, so with Imperm being like a really strong card and really useful, I think that Treacherous doesn't have the space to be in. But since we are using Effect Veiler in this build, Trap Tricks is just insanely good to activate this from the deck. And the thing with like the attack that you said to overlay, that I overlaid before attack. So my thought process there was like my Miscellaneous protection. It's only on main phase, so I have to do the Rafflesia in case you have Nibiru. So
okay.
Because otherwise I lose all my board because I have no negates except for Rafflesia, which oh yeah, I can see it, but I have a Gravedigger's Trapple which can help me play through End Trap. But yeah, that was the thing. So yeah, right here I treacher your board and you basically go for the desires. And
I had no choice, but at that point it was like a blowout. Yeah, like I figured you were gonna go into the treacherous too when you made Rafflesia. I was like, okay, he plays the treacherous. It's a really good card, and it's essentially almost like, you know, free activation because you just got to detach and send it from grave. So this was kind of a blowout game 1, you know, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it was
it's
really
still fun though
unfortunate
using Salamangreats. I had never played with them ever, so like through all this series, I'm probably gonna play decks that I've never ever played. So it's still pretty fun, just trying out the new techniques and, you know, seeing the different cards and stuff.
Yeah, that's the same thing with Dinos for me. I never played it before because I mean I tried it once, but I'm just the unluckiest man with Dinos, except for this match, which was an exception. I either only draw Dinos or only end traps, which just confuses me a lot. But yeah. So I win game 1. Unfortunately, the parallel exceed of the desire is not that useful, and the rage, you don't have any, even you don't have a monster on your end to use it. But so yeah, the pot of desire was kind of dead. So yeah, that was game 1 for me. Let's go into game 2. And oh, what happened? Oh, never mind. So we're at it again, just pretty normal for you this time. I opened no end trap, so you just combo off.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Yeah. I was already thinking, I was like, okay, here comes the Gamma again or something like that. But yeah, I was able to combo off, get the parallel exceed play, you know, do the whole shenanigans with Salamangreats and stuff like that. But I kind of misplayed here because when I did the Gazelle effect, I know I sent Spinny, but I didn't realize that I forgot to put something in the extra deck, so I couldn't go into it. So I kind of like misplayed here. So that's why at the end, if you keep playing, you'll see that my end board is not that great. So this was a misplay on my part. But yeah, if you want to hit play, you can see what my end board is, and it's not that great.
Yeah,
so here I do the Spinny, then I go into Dweller, and here I just made end code talker. Like,
yeah,
I thought I could revive the Sunlight Wolf with the end code, but I couldn't. So that hurt me right there.
Yeah, I think it was parallel, or where it is. Oh, it's on an attachment.
Yeah, I overlaid it. Yeah.
Yeah, you overlaid it into Abyss, which is Sea Serpent, and transcode. When you activate the revive, you must not summon monsters other than Cybers for that turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was and kind of unlucky.
Well, that was my mistake there. But I was thinking, I was like, okay, if I make Dweller, that could kind of stop you from activating your baby dinosaurs in the graveyard, which is why I went into the Dweller in the first place. But I kind of forgot. Like, and then that's the thing about playing decks you never played with. That, you know, you can read the cards, but in the game, like, you still forget the restrictions, and it's kind of, you know, reading is hard in Yu-Gi-Oh. So
yeah,
but it's still fun, you know. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know, I continue. I thought that the Dweller would be enough to slow you down. Just, you know, so I can get one more turn.
Salamangreat, I actually played some, and I think like the play here instead of spinning might just be, I don't know if you're playing it, let me just check it. Yeah, you're playing the Roar, because you already have a Rage, or you can just, you can send the Roar. And instead of making transcode, since you already have a Gazelle, you could have just gone for the second Sunlight Wolf and bring back the Roar. So you have a negation and you have a double double destruction with Rage and the Dweller. So I think that was the play there, in my opinion. But yeah, it was the unfortunate thing because the restrictions of transcode. Otherwise, it would have been a really good board, especially because transcode gives target protection to the monsters linked to it. So yeah, it could have paid off. So let's get into my turn now. So on the draw phase, you Abyss Dweller, so I can't use my graveyard anymore. The effects on graveyard, I mean. So right here, I was like, what do I miss in my hand? I mean, I have a pretty stack, and I was just like, maybe I can get some protection on Miscellaneousaurus, because I'm not gonna go into the babies because I can't use graveyard. So I just thought, yeah, I can do it. So yeah, I don't know why I destroyed the Pteranodon, sorry, still, but yeah, same thing. I just get double evolution pill, go for Link Rebo to secure Garnet, so I have the Link Rebo and Dino. I think I sent the Rex so I can revive him.
Yeah.
Just So yeah, I did it just so I can get the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, which is a pretty insane card. You rage me
Yeah,
for
and then you had
one,
the
and the
miscellaneous
Miscellaneousaurus
and-
helps me. This is just the thing. Ultimate Conductor is one of the best boss monsters. It's just it attacks everything, clears your board. It's super easy to get him on field. So yeah, once again, unfortunate draws for you. You draw the triple tactics, which is not gonna help you in this case.
Not at all. Not at all.
If
But yeah, Tyranno
yeah.
is like probably one of the best boss monsters in the game, like you said, because he just can clear your board and attack everything. And then with the protection of miscellaneous, it's really hard to get over it. Not to mention his own effect that Books of Moons everything. So it's pretty tough. But it was a fun game, I think. I'm still learning, so hopefully I'll get a win next week. But right now I'm 0-2 against you. But there's always next week. Got to prepare better.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you aren't that used to competitive decks, so it's not unusual that you're losing more because you're not used to that kind of deck. But this is a good thing about the series too. Is that will make both of us learn the tier decks, so that we can learn how to play against and even how to play them, which is pretty important. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Subscribe if you're new, drop a like if you enjoyed this series, comment down below if you have any suggestions for us to do, and yeah, you want to say anything, Migz?
Again, just appreciate you having me on, doing this collaboration. It's definitely fun playing the meta decks. And guys, always like and subscribe and comment. Don't ever forget to do that. Thanks again.
Okay guys, see you next week.